Yeah, I can't
How's it
see
going, man?
nothing.
Pat, Mikey Morris.
Mikey Morris.
All right.
How are you doing,
I'm
sir? doing
doing good. My name's John.
John Morris.
Yeah.
All right.
Father and son. Yep.
Father and son, Ricky and John Morris. Mike. Look at that. We haven't met ever. They told me, they said, hey, after you finish that interview with Schroeder, we're going to have a father-son come up. So I was hoping that was you two over there. You look like about the right ages. So.
Yeah, but we don't get along most of the time. That's okay.
Yeah, that's part of working together with family. So tell me about it. What are you guys into? What kind of bikes you building?
Usually custom Harleys. You know, we use the motors, the transmissions, because the way I look at it, I put a lot of faith in Harley.
Yeah.
Harley's finally got it right after so many years, and I think they have a really good product.
So you guys are using twin cam motors?
No.
Nope, the Evos?
The Evos. We're not into the twin cams.
Oh,
no.
man.
We got a couple shovel heads. We got, you know, we're into a lot of things, and but motorcycles is our passion.
There you go. Now, I like to start off, you know, we got a little sidetrack there, but when did you fall in love with motorcycles? What was your first memory of saying, God, I love bikes?
When I was 7 years old.
7?
7.
Oh, wow.
I used to go to the Harley shop and dream about having one.
Oh, really? Which Harley shop was it?
It was over on the east side of Joliet. It was called Kelpel's.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore.
No, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. But I started when I was 7, and then I got it in my blood, and now it's in Mike's blood. So you know what, the spirit has to go onward.
When did you? I mean, it doesn't always translate to kids. When did you fall in love with bikes?
You know, we had a neighbor. He had a little mini bike with a Tecumseh 2.5 horsepower motor.
Oh yeah.
He had it locked up to a tree, and he gave me the bike, and I was probably 6 years old. And seized up, took it apart, rebuilt it. From there, started riding motocross, got into the sport bikes for a bit, and then he let me ride on his shovel head. And then since then, I think between both of us,
You're sold after the shovel.
We got 10. Yeah, we got 10 bikes between us. You know, we kind of do this more as a hobby. He's a retired sheet metal worker, tinner, and we got pretty much, you know, English wheel, slip roll, you know, a little Bridgeport mill, lathe, everything we need. You know, we machine all our stuff. We try to, you know, salvage what we can and bring back into condition.
What is it? Recycle, reuse, repurpose.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, you know, we don't try to let anything go to waste. You know, like when we built this bike that's over here right now, I look on the shelves. You know, we got shelves and shelves of stuff. I said, well, we're going to take that and put it on the bike. And then Mike says, what are you, nuts? I said, no, we're going to put it on there. And we put it on there, and you know,
that's it. Oh, yeah.
And it works. It clicked.
Well, you know, and that's, in my experience, there's a lot of builders that are going that direction now, too, because they realize it's given bikes character.
Oh, yeah.
So what you've been doing for a long time, you know, other guys are starting to say, hey, you know what? There's having a little patina, you know, which I call rust at my house.
Oh, yeah.
Having a little patina, having a little wear gives us some character, and really, there's something beautiful about that.
That's
sure is.
That's exactly what I'm going to focus on. We're going to do rat rods, rat bikes. We just picked up a frame, cold rolled steel, so no mill scale. We're just going to brush it, clear coat it, and it'll be here next year. It'll just be all raw sheet metal, salvage what we can, you know, brass, stainless, and precious metals, and you know, get it going.
Now you did sheet metal then as a living.
All my life.
All your life.
I started off working for the United States government. I went to Vietnam in 1960. No, wait. I got drafted in the Army. I was 18, 1965. I went to Vietnam in 1966. All right. I served 2 years of active. And when I came out, I was an iron worker. There wasn't much work, so I went to work for the government. And the government, I worked in research and development. So I got to the welding end of it and the fabrication. And that's how I started.
Good training.
This was back in the 60s.
Yeah.
I got out of the Army in 67, and I went right to work for the United States government.
Okay. And what was the first bike that you remember taking apart and customizing? What was the first one that you when you think about it?
I had a 49 Panhead that I bought for $300 back in the 60s. And all these old timers, you know, these bikers said, hey, kid, what are you doing? You're wrecking it perfectly. beautiful Harley-Davidson. I said, I don't care. This is what I want. And I made a chopper out of it.
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
And that was in the 60s.
All right. What was the first bike you remember kind of customizing that you got your hand into?
You know, when him and I started off, probably about, I don't know, 6 years ago, we got our shop. Pretty much, you know, the one that he first finished up, he's got a, you know, did the same thing, the 1340 with the Evo in it. This one's a soft tail though. And him and I, we pretty much did everything, start to finish. You know, and I mean, every one of these bikes in here, absolutely beautiful. But, you know, we do everything from start to finish, and
that's nice.
You know, just.
Now, what's the name of the shop?
Oh, we actually just incorporated it. It's you know, brass bikes, so brass_bikes, Twitter, Facebook. Okay. Just posted some cool photos, you know.
Brass bikes. All right.
Yeah.
And now. So you're doing this full time now. This is
absolutely not. It's
absolutely not. Okay.
It's a hobby. You know, it really is just a passionate hobby. Him and I, we do it. You know, we really don't even make much money off it. It's just more or less just if somebody gets in a trick bag and they need something, you know, bring over a six-pack and drink a beer and a handshake and do a lot of stuff for cost. And you know, even when he machined all the brass for the motorcycle, he shaved all the.
Yeah, I got 10 pounds of shaving.
Yeah, there's a whole quarter for him, you know.
Oh, well, I want to go to your shop just so I can recycle.
Yeah, I know.
Without a doubt.
It's worth money.
Yeah. You know, I'm white trash, so I keep up with that. You know, steel just went from $15 a pound to $5. So it's,
we're just holding, stockpiling.
So I'm gonna have to wait till it goes back up. Now, what do you do full time then?
I'm a heavy machine operating engineer.
Okay.
I'm an operating engineer, bulldozers, cranes, stuff of that sort. Work with the pipeline, a lot of welders, fitters, fabricators. Nice. And then, you know, both guys' background, same. You know, blue
well, you know
collar,
what? He's got it made. He lets the machine do all the work, not his body. Where I worked at hard labor for 40 years.
Yeah, so, and you weren't in prison, so you had no excuse.
Oh, yeah.
You volunteered. That was even worse. Nope. So, man, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. A website is brass_bikes.com.
Correct.
Brass, a little dash, like you're drawing a line, not a hyphen, but a dash, _ brass.com. So make sure that you guys go there. Well, I think it's great that you guys are working together.
Yeah.
My brother and my father have worked together before. I can't work with anybody. I'm such a pain. Yeah. I can't. It's really difficult. So I admire you guys being able to do that.
We're good for about 3 days, and then after that we don't talk for a week, and then back again for another 3 days.
One more thing I'll say: when I first started out on the bike, you know, I had this 49 Pinhead.
Yeah.
I took it down in my mom and dad's basement where I lived. I wasn't married yet, and worked on that bike. I put a battery in it. It was getting around the spring of the year, getting ready to take it out. The wiring harness catches on fire, and I burned my dad's house down.
Oh my God!
He wasn't very happy.
Oh wow! No, I don't know why.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that happened. But you know what? The way I look at it, it's the love, the spirit, and you know, just to get out there and you know, you get involved in it, and it seems like it never leaves you, never.
It really doesn't, and I love the fact that, you know, you guys bring it up. Almost every builder, whether they're garage builders, have a shop, whatever it is, no matter if you know, they've been doing it. Dave Parowitz, Rick Farrell, those cats, Arlen, you know. Sometimes guys make money at it. Sometimes guys don't make money at it. Yeah. But, you know, everybody that's really a builder at heart, a bike guy, we do it because we love it. You know?
It's a passion.
If you try to do it for money, you're going to be disappointed. Yep. Even if you make a lot of money doing it, I've noticed.
I was online and I come across this article with the youth and the motorcycles and the passion and the love, and it was like a billboard, and it says. If you raise your children, you know, with the love and appreciation for motorcycles, they'll never have any money for drugs. So keep these youth working.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. And as long as you don't burn his house down, you're golden. Because after knowing that, you're the perfect son. So. Well, man, it's a joy to meet both of you. Thanks so much for being at the Progressive International Motorcycle Show.
We enjoyed it.
Thanks for participating in the JMP Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show, man. You guys are allowing other people to kind of live into their dreams, too.
Right.
So thank you so much. Great to meet you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, bud.
Appreciate you being here. Hey, the Progressive School of Rock